Good morning. Austin Hively here with Midline and Minden. It's Tuesday, June 14th. We're out here in one of our soybean plots. This is our plot location along I-80. We've got both a corn plot and a soybean plot. Got quite a few hybrids and varieties on display down here. And a new thing this year to our plot setup is a treatment setup. So we've got a bunch of 2.9 beans down here with a full variety of Acceleron seed treatment products. That way we can evaluate which ones bring the most value to you guys. So we will have quite a few updates or field days down here so that you guys can kind of see that and get familiar with some of that stuff. So this morning I want to bring a quick scouting recap to you. The guys have been scouting corn pretty heavy here the last couple weeks. Not finding a whole lot, just mainly doing stand counts and overall population. Things are starting to shape up pretty good, so no real concerns on the corn side. As we get into the late part of this week and early next week, we'll be transitioning over to scouting soybeans. So with that, in this video, I want to transition to talking soybeans as well. I want to talk overall soybean growth, but more specifically, that nitrogen fixation process. As you can see behind me here, these beans are roughly that V2, V3 range. I know there's a lot of variability throughout the countryside of beans that are just spiking through to beans that are V4, V5 maybe even. So, but with that, I want to focus on the V2, V3 plants that are here, as that is typically a pretty important time frame. That is when the nitrogen fixation process starts to occur in these soybean plants. As we look at these, we're looking for those nodules on the root system. How those nodules are produced, there's a Bradyrhizobium bacteria that infects those root hairs, and then is in those root hairs, and as that plant is photosynthetically active, it produces carbohydrates, which then feed that bacteria. That bacteria then produces nodules. As you can see on a few of these plants here, those nodules are those little round balls that are on the root hairs, and those are what is ultimately fixing that nitrogen. If you were to pop those and see a pink material coming out, that means that they are active, they are producing nitrogen. These plants are, they're starting this process early on. This is a long process, as most of the nitrogen isn't actually taken up or utilized in the plant until later on in that R5 range. But they are getting an early start here on the nitrogen, and then we'll continue to ramp that up as the season goes on. So that's just a quick agronomy update for you here this morning. Got a couple things on the business side. Tomorrow is June 15th. That is the last day for to complete all the invoices, and a couple other things. This Friday will be the last day for any scout maps to be turned in. We would be happy if by Friday we could get those maps. We'd be happy to scout your acres for you, but we are going to have a deadline of Friday on that. The other thing, on Friday morning at 8 o'clock down at the Underwood warehouse, we'll have a pallet return breakfast. If you guys have any pallets or boxes or anything that need to get finished up here on the business side of 2016, stop in Friday morning, 8 o'clock. We'll have some rolls, donuts, and juice or something. So with that, again, I'm Austin Hively. My number is 402-677-5751. Feel free to give me a call if you need anything looked at, or just want to discuss any of our plot sets or anything that we've got going on. You can also contact John. His number is 402-672-6951. Thank you.